takes a lot of energy to not be who you are. Like it's a it's an act of restraint. Like you can think about a person as just having a whole shit ton of biological impulses. Um, and to not act on those impulses takes energy, takes you holding yourself back. And the problem is that a lot of us are conditioned to hold ourselves back in ways that aren't suitable for us. They're suitable for whoever taught us to act that way. Which, I don't know. Yes, you should hold yourself back in a lot of ways from a lot of things. You can't be the fucking monkey in the woods that human beings kind of biologically just are. You have to be a civilized human being. You have to consider the needs of others. You have to do all this shit just to be a decent human being. And all that takes energy. You should not stop. You should not interrupt that process. Of course, that process is also who you are. It's also a part of who you are. So the process of being who you are includes that act of restraint. It's part of being a social being. We learn to follow the crowd to a certain sense. We pick groups that we fit into, and we kind of adopt ideology. And kind of bend our natures to that, to the will of the group that we want to be a part of, because that's what it means to be a part of a group. You start to value the same things that they do. Which is good. It's fine. Like the beauty of the United States isn't its outrageous wealth. It's not its, you know, miles and miles of empty country. It's the fact that people from every single culture in the entire world have come here and been able to some extent fit in. And of course we've had our problems. There's a lot of kinks to work out along the way, because after all, we're all just monkeys. And for the most part, people have fixed a lot of the injustices inherent in the structures that we've created. There's still a lot of injustices. There's still a lot of assholes with way too much power. And you see it with all these guys. They get too much power and they start to think that they're better than everyone else. No person should have that much power. It should all be diffused. Communities should be the epicenter of community power. Should be small scale networks creating networks to create a larger network, and so on and so forth. But anyway, I digress. So the act of letting things be is not, you're not trying to change things, and you're not trying to not change things. Here you are in this puddle of meat and bone. You're just trying to figure out what to do with it all. And every second you're trying to figure out what to do with it all, because every second's different. It's a whole collection of thousands of variables all coalescing in one spot. It's what a consciousness is. So, the point is just calm the F down, you know? Just relax into it, relax into who you are, relax into what everyone else is. Realizing that relaxation is just a process of growth, of rebuilding after effort, after exertion. It's a cycle. It's a cycle you're building in yourself. To just sit and let it all be what it is. So as you meditate, just realize that. Realize that here you are, all these thoughts and sounds and images are passing by, and that's fine. They can just do that. Here you are. So as you're sitting, just meditate on balance, on all the dualities and trialities that make up your being, and how much energy each one of them's getting. What kind of energy? Is your right side different from your left side? Are you tense in your shoulders but not in your thighs? What's going on in your body? Don't try and change any of it. Just see it where it is. Don't try to not change any of it. If you see something that you feel like is intolerable, then you naturally will. You, as an awareness, don't have to do anything about it. Your body will take care of itself. You're there to watch and report what all is going on inside your body. It's helpful to close the eyes when you're going internal like this, but you don't have to. If there's way too much going on in your head, then you might just want to open your eyes. Get a bit of a different stream of information for a little while. Look around you, not focus on anything, but just notice it all. Let it be. Things keep on doing the same thing that they're doing. And generally, you don't have to worry about much of it. It'll just keep on doing what it's doing. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you really don't like it, you just have to change it now that you noticed it. Just go ahead and do that real quick and then come back to it. Come back to this. Just be with it. By the way, if you want to drink something, yeah, it's your deal. Try not to go overboard with it. I'm having a award-winning beer right here. Shit's great. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave it there. Just unclench your jaw, relax your throat, relax your shoulders. Don't worry about it. See you next time.